Так, здравствуйте, дорогие мои зрители, с вами Джи Гэтсби. Сегодня мы решили... Точнее, мы получили письмо с Хогвартса и решили пойти учиться в школу волшебства. Мы рады сообщить, что вы приняты в школу чародейства и волшебства Хогвартс в качестве студента 5-го курса. Ни хрена себе. Я принят и сразу на 5-й, вот так вот, экстерном. Семестр начинается с 1 сентября. Для вас собраны школьные принадлежности, которые будут сопровождать во время путешествия в замок. Как вам, возможно, известно, указ о разумном ограничении волшебства несовершеннолетних запрещает использование магии лицам моложе 17 лет вне школы. Однако, в связи с высшими уникальными обстоятельствами, министерство любезно согласилось позволить профессору Элеазару Фигу помочь вам отточить заклинания перед вашим сопровождением из Лондона в замок на пир в честь начала нового учебного года и церемонию распределения. Это нормально, что я на 5-й курс, но церемония распределения будет. Профессор Уизли, заместитель директора. Ладно. Так, ну начнем мы с создания персонажа. Итак. Так, я так понял. Тут в разброс, я так понял, да? А, это я типа беру основу, а потом начинаю ее переделывать, да? Неплохо, я смотрю, так лица сделали. Очень даже неплохо. Так, ладно, ну вот это. Дальше, что тут у нас? Ладно, очки. А как-то вообще... А, надо отпустить. Ну такой, типа... С загором. Так. Ну, форму лица, да, надо такой. Ну, ладно, такая будет. Не такая. Вот такая. Так, что дальше? Это у нас было цвет кожи. Вы ее выбрали? Дальше. Причесон. Цвет волос. Ну, выберем наподобие меня. Вот так вот. Так, причесон. Да тут прям как модели прям. Вот это, конечно, прикол. Агутина сделаем. Или Гермиона. Так. Такой сорви голова, да? Обычный тип будет у нас. Ну. Так, есть. Ну, тут больше ж ничего не выбирается. Ну, все. Дальше. Состояние кожи. Шрамы и метки. Не нужны нам никакие. Понял. Еще и родинка в том месте, где и у меня. Так, состояние кожи. Это как, типа... Такие именно это, типа, не высыпаются. Ну, правильно, мы же ученики, мы зубрим. Ну, это рыдает много. Это зарыдался, пацан. Он пойдет. Дальше. Цвет глаз. Так. До хрена ли? А чё темных? Вот это типа карри, да? Ну вот, короче. Брови обычные. Без брови. Пойдет. Хотя... Так пойдет. Цвет глаз, цвет бровей, сами брови. Дальше. Что тут у нас? Тон.
That was quite something.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you. It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class. A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Да. Ё-моё. Я могу выбрать вот мужика, но в общежитие волшебницу, да, попасть? Ну, это, конечно, сильно. Так, имя. Ну, давайте особо не выделываться. Тёшка. Вот так вот и будет. Все? Это и все создание. Довольно-таки простенькое. Я помню, в какой-то игре там вообще. Да.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Oh, Eleazar!
George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
Before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly. To keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I.
И я тоже.
Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We do... Hang on! You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Что я пройду? Джи исцелится.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
Ага, голос подтяну сейчас. Когда мне
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would.
Я могу.
But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
А так. Что это за кружочек? Типа? Этот вообще кружочек будет всегда тут со мной. Ой, я уже сохранить могу. Ну, не могу. Ошибочка вышла. Может, чуть саму игру потише. Она будет тихо. Так, интерфейс, наверное, да? Где интерфейс? Вот это, наверное. Вот это, наверное, визуализатор аудио. Да, все. Еще подтянули. А ну настолько.
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there. I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right, and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
Ну, игру не сильно теперь тихо. О, наконец-то я могу бегать. Так, следуйте за профессором. Путь Хогвартс. Я могу просто идти.
Where do you suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Так, паркур, элементы Альвара Крофт.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time.
Куда, дедуля?
Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the port key, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
Пойдем, пойдем.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Ух ты.
that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
Основное заклинание. Я маг.
Excellent.
Так, используйте, чтобы выбрать... ну это, как в обычном РП, центральная клавиша мыши, да? Поняли. А ну, какие у него финты?
Your wand work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
Up there.
Ну давай, давай.
We're close now. It's just ahead.
Ну, в какой-то монастырь идем, часовню.
Steady yourself.
Держусь, держусь.
Reparo.
Я такой не могу заклинание на горшке там использовать. Ладно, ладно, иду.
Almost there.
Дайте скалы поизучаем. Мы пришли посмотреть на наскальные надписи, да?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Золотой кубок. Ладно, ну по-любому. Что это? На мини-карте показаны вы, ближайшая, это текущая цель. Нажмите вы, чтобы посмотреть информацию о цели. Понял. Так, ну мне исследовать руины надо, да? Ну, вот необычная статуя.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
Философ какой-то. Туру-туру-тун. Тут ничего нет.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Yes, оракул, короче, он, да? Так. Звездочет. Вот эти вот знаки. Мне не надо будет их смотреть. В каком они непорядке стоят. Ладно, наверное, не надо. Случайно нажал. Ладно, в этих ни хрена нету, так что можно их не ломать.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking?
Голоса. Голоса в моей голове.
What's this? Professor Fig!
зеркало.
odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't
Мы
believe it.
перенеслись. Кто тут храпит? А, вот он. Мы что, в банке Гринфилд, или как там?
Hello?
Банкир, да, в банк.
It can't be. Just a moment. Ooh. Wait a minute here. Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume. Precisely. The key?
Hmm? Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
Какой-то крутой банк.
This way, then. Stay close. After you.
Какой вежливый. О, блин.
Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
How many vaults are there?
Американские горки.
In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service.
You'll want to take a breath. A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in
Я
the
бы хрен
deepest part of the
сел на
bank.
эту хрень.
Settle in. We've quite a distance to
Хрен
go.
сел на эту хрень. Ну так тебе думаешь. О, приехали.
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Гринготса.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that? We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
Нифига себе сейфик. Даже у Поттера такого не было крутого.
Here we are. When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today. Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
А мне обязательно туда заходить?
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait!
Вот я так и знал. Так и знал, жопа моя всегда
Professor,
чувствует такие
that was
моменты.
certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
О, научи меня этому
Revelio.
заклинанию.
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Ой, не наколдовал. Я понял, это как в первом Гарри Поттере, такая же тема была. А, все, тихо, я все понял. Сейчас. Все, я выучил. Так, нажмите R, чтобы
Revelio.
использовать ревелио.
There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
A door.
Well, that's a start.
Дверь.
There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the port key container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
Сейчас раскроем это. Опа-на. Свет выключили.
Lumos!
Вот
This
Люмус
is
надо
no
точно
ordinary
выучить.
vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
Там встать надо, наверное, так же.
Revelio!
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Так, тоже пробил. Ага. Все, я выучил Люмус. Вот, блин, на телефоне засветился. Телефон засветился. Не говорите Люмус громко.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the
Он
light.
за мной наблюдает. Я точно правильно сделал.
Look out!
Protego!
Ага, так тут еще и надо вовремя класть.
Descendo! Levioso! Deposo! Deposo! Exposo! Confringo!
А, отразите при атаке.
Protego!
Протеги.
Descendo!
Хрен
Protego! Confringo!
хрен.
Levioso!
Еще фэт? А, вот я.
Exposo! Levioso!
На.
Confringo! Lumos!
Люмус.
Stay close!
Разобрали. Профессор.
Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good.
Куда
Where am I
меня
supposed to
что-то...
go?
Петлячки туда зовут.
What's happening?
Вон я какую-то
The
хрень
wisps
вижу.
of magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
Ну вот, и у меня чуть-чуть золота есть. Аж 36. Ну, Гарри Поттер олигархом просто.
Ah, that's where they're leading me. That glow again.
О, там еще есть сундучок. Подожди.
Revelio.
Больше сундучков нету. Прикольно, что тут маны нет.
Lumos. Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. Lumos. Statues with their reflections.
Если что, одновременно.
It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
Не успел. Где отдохну? Я еще осваиваюсь, ребята, но вам... Так, удержите ки во время применения протего, чтобы контратаку сделать, да? Давайте попробуем. Ой, у вас тут что-то маловато. Блин, опять пропустил. А, тут именно держать надо. Блин, сейчас. А, он сам колдует. Ого. Что такое дело? Ладно, я сейчас от всех оглушу. Да я ж нажал. Увлекся что-то. А, точно.
Revelio. Lumos.
Так, надо бежать туда, куда.
Revelio. Lumos.
А, ну, да, вот сюда и надо было бежать. Какая-то хрень. Что знакомое, где-то я это видел. Вот это. Точно такое же эту арку, как в Хогвартс.
Revelio.
Ну, пойдем туда. Так, сначала по сундукам. Реально у Гарри Поттера много бабок было, а у меня не... А у меня вот такая вот кладовка. Так, больше нет сундучки? Вроде нет. Да ладно. Что тут? Давайте глянем. Бухло какое-то, да? Или сережка? Украшение на елку? Бухлишка.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder.
Это воспоминания. Понял, не дурак, дорогой, не понял.
Follow my lead.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow. that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have it.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Да, гоблину неприятный фокус. Смылись.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here.
Hogwarts.
Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Темный лес. Блин, а я хотел на платформу 9,3. Красиво. Такая загрузочка после пролога. Так. Ну, первое впечатление, пока мне все нравится. Фанаты Гарри Поттера, я тоже им являюсь. Эта игра из всей серии, наверное, то, что уже сделано. Эта игра крутая. Крутая. Это какая-то часть Гарри Поттера тоже была, ничего так. Интересно, долго будет все.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
Мне уже нравится персонаж этого учителя.
Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough! Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Так, самый важный момент.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
У тебя уже есть некоторые ожидания. Скорее бы уже начать учиться.
I'm looking forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed. Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well. You're clever indeed. You have the ability to reflect clearly on that which puzzles others. And you've a ready mind.
Это ты мне так льстишь, просто пипец.
Perhaps you belong in Ravenclaw.
Я так и знал, что будет. А ну, выбрать... Ох ты, брат. Я понял, это она выбрала по этой время, что это... проходил на сайте. Уффинду, как ты, брат. Гриффиндор. Отвага, храбрость и благородство. Известный творческим подходом, смекалкой и находчивостью. Ну, Гриффиндор и... Ну, Слизерин прикольно. Вот этого вообще не по фэндуй. Не помню, чтобы там барсук такой был. Ну ладно. Ну, аж шляпа нас сюда записала. Так. Не, красненькая больше. Ладно, выбрала, так выбрала.
Quick to learn.
Так. Ну...
You belong in Ravenclaw.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Капец, столько я пригнал уже.
Quite an entrance.
Уже все.
It's lovely to meet
Чесать
you.
надо.
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. Might be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I am, Professor.
This is the entrance to the Ravenclaw common room. You must solve a riddle to enter. I won't be of much help, I'm afraid. This sort of thing has always confounded me.
Who lived longer? The ghost or the poltergeist?
A ghost or a poltergeist? A non-being can never have been.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Так.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Что за здание? А, найдите свою гостиную, понял. Кстати. Вроде ж нигде не показали гостиную Когтеврана, да?
Revelio.
Кстати, да. Оп, ни хрена нет. Постера. Блин, сколько у них книг тут. Это типа что? Ну, не только моя комната, понятно. Бля, прикольный звук, прикольно, да? Дерево вот это. Ой-ой-ой, нельзя, я понял.
Must be different. Starting Hogwarts in your 5th year. In the library.
It's also somewhat exciting waiting for the inevitable breach of silence.
I'm not sure this is the right spot.
I've yet to understand how one is expected to do the homework for Bin's class, since that would require staying awake.
Яблочко солоно.
Car is already studying for hours.
Ух ты, награды есть даже.
Doesn't have any friends.
А я...
Revelio.
Показалось, что...
That's not right either.
I always pay a visit to Dogweed and Deathcap. Although Madam Green can be a little fiery sometimes, so you definitely want to stay on her good side.
All of my relatives work at the ministry. Every one of them. I suppose I'll probably be a higher up there.
I'm not sure this is the right spot.
I think it's a sign when you're best
Ну, у тебя не получается.
Pick me, for example. Heckett said I'd make a wonderful aura.
I want him to be in the perfect place. A place he'll be happy with. But I can't seem to find it. Great golden gobstones! I want him to thrive here.
Golden gobstones.
My own little expression. I bought this Dittany seedling from home and I so want him to feel cozy. Dittany is amazing, isn't it? So much healing power in such a little plant. I've a bit of a thing for plants, as you can see. Pleased to meet you. I'm Samantha.
Nice to meet you, Samantha. Is Dittany used in Wiggenweld potion?
It is. Looks like someone's been studying up on their potion making.
Actually, Professor Fig told me about the Wiggenweld potion.
Of course. I heard you were studying with him before term. He's an enigma, Fig. Teaches about theory, yet seems to know a lot about practical magic.
Professor Fig does know a great deal about, different forms of magic.
Well, I hope he told you about more than Wiggenweld. You've lots to catch up on, I'm sure.
An affinity for herbology is more typical of a Hufflepuff than a Ravenclaw, isn't it?
Ordinarily, perhaps, but it runs in my family. We've a full plot of these little fellows back home. I suppose you could say herbology is in my roots.
Is it common practice for students to grow their own ingredients?
Oh, yes. In fact, our herbology
Just
teacher,
no.
Professor Garlick, encourages it. And I don't think Professor Sharp, our potions master, cares where you get your ingredients, as long as your brews are all perfect.
Well, приятно было с тобой
It was nice
пообщаться.
to meet you, Samantha.
Nice to meet.
Good luck with your Dittany.
Thank you. And good luck to you too on your first day.
Так. Ну что, давайте первое сделаем сохранение. А, вот загрузить. А тут не показано, да? Давайте сохраним сначала. Пустая ячейка. Все. Вот, загрузить игру. Тут все автосохранения. Гостиная, автосохранение Хогвартс. Большой зал. Блин. Давайте сделаем вот такую фишку сейчас. Хогвартс и большой зал. Большой зал — это там, где распределение было, да? По времени смотрим. 56, 50, 55, 50. Ну, давайте посмотрим. Где это именно мы загрузимся? Хотелось бы загрузиться перед распределением. Хочу посмотреть все гостинки. Да, есть только нюанс, что грузит не так уж и быстро. Ладно, SSD поставить, конечно, и тогда, может, и грузилось бы быстрее. Это мышка, я думаю, что за кружочек.
You belong in Ravenclaw.
Хрень.
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year.
Не успел. Автосохранение. Тогда я еще больше не понимаю, прикиньте, сколько автосохранения было.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the...
Вот 3 сохранения. Тупо, блин, заставки. Ну ладно. Я же загрузить выбрал, да, загрузить. А нафига я выбрал загрузку? Он тоже, все равно то же самое можно было сделать. Ну ладно. А что отражения нет? Качество тумана, неброс. Это, наверное, трассировка. Да, это скорее всего трассировка, чтоб я здесь отображался, да, или нет? Ладно, хрен с ним. Побежали.
Just have to wait for the right moment.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
Подожди, я еще не всех поглядел.
Must be different, starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
Да кто-то меня обсуждает еще. Я так и не понял, кто кого обсуждает. Ладно.
I'm not sure this is the right spot.
Я что с ней опять должен поговорить?
Great golden gobstones!
Ну я что же говорил, только что.
My own little expression.
Странное за сохранение.
Seedling from home, and I so want him to feel cozy. Dittany is amazing, isn't it? So much healing power in such a little plant. I've a bit of a thing for plants, as you can see. Pleased to meet you. I'm Samantha.
Nice to meet you, Samantha. Is Dittany used in Wiggenweld potion?
It is. Looks like someone's been studying up on their potion making.
Actually, Professor Fig told me about the Wiggenweld potion.
Of course. I heard you were studying with him before term. He's an enigma, Fig. Teaches about theory, yet seems to know a lot about practical magic.
Professor Fig does know a great deal about, different forms of magic.
Well, I hope he told you about more than Wiggenweld. You've lots to catch up on, I'm sure.
Так, ну ладно, давай.
An affinity for herbology is more typical of a
Всем
Hufflepuff
вопросам
than
тебя
a
погоняем.
Ravenclaw, isn't it?
Ordinarily, perhaps, but it runs in my family. We've a full plot of these little fellows back home. I suppose you could say herbology is in my roots.
Is it common practice for students to grow their own ingredients?
Oh, yes. In fact, our herbology teacher, Professor Garlick, encourages it. And I don't think Professor Sharp, our potions master, cares where you get your ingredients as long as your brews are all perfect.
It was nice to meet you, Samantha. Good luck with your Dittany.
Thank you. And good luck to you too on your first day.
Блин, это получается тут интересно проходить 4 раза. Потому что в каждой, наверное, гостиной типа разные персонажи. Как мне палочку спрятать? Че он ее вытащил? Ну ладно, вытащил, так вытащил.
My mother always responds to my owls very swiftly. I can't imagine receiving a howler, especially in front of the whole school during a feast.
Ладно, не будем подслушивать их ляляков, хотя может это что-то важное бывает.
Sends me one almost every week. Once my sister sent me a howler simply because I brought one of her scarves to school with me. She never even wears it. It's always so exciting to see the owls come swooping into the Great Hall. I hope to have an owl of my own one day.
И тут же инвентарь есть. Давайте глянем. Это не инвентарь.
The sorting hat.
Вообще не инвентарь, ладно.
From Upper Hogsmeade. Couldn't find a strong enough trait is my guess. How awful.
Короче, слухи, ладно.
I adore playing wizard chess with my siblings.
Revelio.
Brilliant, Amit. Brilliant. You'd think you could... Ah! That is not how that...
Ух ты, прикольно. Думал, у меня так было.
Why, hello. Would you like to take a look? Can't see too much in the day. Well, except for stars like Sirius, Canopus, Vega, and Arcturus. I'm Amit. Pleasure to have you in Ravenclaw. Never met someone who's been so close to a dragon before.
Can't say I'd recommend it, frankly. It's nice to meet you, Amit. I take it you like astronomy?
Oh, yes. So much to be learned from the stars. Also, there's something about the open air and night sky above the tower. It's invigorating. You will adore astronomy. Professor Shaw is incredibly knowledgeable.
Так. Астрономия, профессор Шах многом так. Ну, наблюдаю за звездами. Да нет.
I hope astronomy's on my schedule. Sounds
Прикольно.
interesting.
I have good news for you. You are most definitely taking astronomy. It is required for all fifth years. You will be enthralled with the tower. Plus, a quality telescope can show you things you never dreamed of.
I suppose I'll see you in class then.
Yes. Oh, and speaking of class, better get to my first one of the year. Nothing like the smell of fresh parchment, is there? Be seeing you!
Так, еще с одним поляряком.
Just have to wait for the right moment.
Они никак не реагируют. Ух ты.
One moment. Watch this.
Ах, шалун.
What is this? Someone threw a dung bomb. Let's get out of here.
That wasn't quite the reaction I wanted. Oh well.
Right. What did you hope would happen?
I suppose I hoped it would lighten the mood. Ravenclaws can be a bit on edge the first day of class. I'm Everett, by the way. You seem downright calm next to some of these characters, and you survived a rather harrowing trip here.
I'm glad to be here. Ready for classes to start.
Good. Glad to hear it. Truly, there's no reason to be nervous. Most professors are firm but fair. I mean, not all of the tricks I play are as simple as a tossed dung bomb, and I'm still here.
Wait, did you say most professors are fun but fair?
Ha! I did. But probably best I let you judge for yourself. I do tend to push their limits. I should wander off before someone traces that dung bomb back to me. Nice meeting you.
You too, Everett.
Hey there, new Ravenclaw. Professor Weasley is looking for you just outside. You had best not keep her waiting.
Прикольно.
Wonder where they're from. Can't imagine starting
А
with
там
this.
наверх еще есть. Это ж... Оп.
Revelio.
Вроде ничего нет. вот эта вот сфера не магическая. А, чё, блин, вот. Увы. Опа. А, это вот та чаша. Прикольненько. Красиво. Тоже замочек. Уровень 1. Давайте в шахматы сделаем.
I'm not entirely in agreement with what you're saying, but I do see your point.
Some of us are tidier than others, though, aren't we? You don't have to look far to know who the disgrace is in our dormitory.
Woolly jumpers
О, тут еще лестница выше. О, призрак. Нельзя с ней полялякать. Так. Ничего тут нет. Ладно, наверх поднимемся. Понятно. Как там у Гермиона замок открывала?
All I can say is it's lucky the walls have their own doors.
Так, это типа выход, да? Вот моя комната типа вот здесь.
Revelio.
За стеной там что-то есть. Опа. Почему-то как это можно подойти? Разве на туалет для мальчиков? Тут я был. Ну, понятно, замки. Короче, мне нехрен тут экскурсию делать, потому что я ж все равно ни хрена не могу открыть, ничего взломать, вообще ничего. Бомж бомжом. А на ту сторону меня не пускают, потому что то крыло девочек. Вот почему туда не пускают. Я понял. Ну, наверх понятно. Ладно. Уходим отсюда.
I'm not going to lose any more sleep over my potions, though.
Revelio.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
Ooh.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Я понял. Короче, это журнал.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
Иду.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Revelio.
Пойдемте, бабушка Уизли. Или прабабушка.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student.
А статуя разговаривает?
Why don't you cast Revelio on this bust and see what details the field guide can provide?
Так. Ну и... Как открывать? Да что? Нет, это все не то. Блин, какую бы кнопку ни нажал, все настройки открываются. Так, ну давайте методом тыка. Нет. Короче, методом тыка мне надо... Так. Вилия, исцелить. Комплект заклинаний какой-то вот. Карт. Закрыто еще типа. Инвентарь L. Снаряжение А. Испытание У. Задание J. Карта М. Вингардиум Левиоса. Типа крана, короче, понял. Дополнить правила. Твари. Ткацкий станок. Трансфигур. О, еще и превращается, ну, закрыто, да? Прохождение под названием руководство. Она сейчас, может она... какая-то.
Lumos.
Будем искать. Угу, скриншот только нашел. Не то. Соберите. Вот как, профессор...
Ревелио.
А, вот так надо было сделать. Господи, а я тут мучился полдня. Этот бюст, созданный в честь факультета как-то. Высокая башня как-то... Все, взяли страничку. Все. Это ваш уровень волшебства. Это отслеживает текущий прогресс, происходящее испытание. Выберите меню испытания, чтобы... Это с животными, да? Так. Вот эти страницы. Исследования, задания, боевки. Выручай комната. Короче, по карте, да? Соберите страницы руководства в Хогвартсе. Ладно.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
О, прикольная картина там, анимированная.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
Да ты меня задержишь. Это не шевелится. Это все как-то вран. Опа-на. Я понял.
Ревелио.
Как кодировка. Ладно, потом разберемся.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Ну, короче, это быстрое перемещение, я понял. Это обязательно. Я хочу ножками ходить. Ой, я не хочу путешествовать, я хочу ножками перебегать. Как же прикольно. Наверное, если тут, конечно, вообще возможно, может тут только загрузки. Так. Защитить вас от входящих блокированных атак. При удержании проводится контратака с использованием заклинания остолбенений.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Revelio.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
I don't think a single student likes them.
Красиво.
They may pretend.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
Славон, пошли с сливочного пива хлебать.
And you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Что вы там не просто искали вещи и
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And
Пока,
remember
пока.
to use your field guide. It will be
я это
invaluable
понял.
to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Revelio.
Две из двух. Оба-на, это что? Интересно. Ладно, профессор, что там?
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
Надеюсь...
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, And so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Карту. И что там? Символизирует основное задание, выполняется основное задание, вы подвигаетесь, откроете новые возможности и заработаете опыт. Понял. Некоторые задания заблокированы из-за требования к наличию заклинания или к вашему уровню. В этих случаях для активации задания вам нужно достичь требуемого уровня. Ну, понятно.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Так.
Revelio.
Ой, подруга, с тобой полялякать можно. Давай.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Это лестница. Но не сюда.
My siblings and I have all been sorted into different
Нет. А, меня уже точку даже показали. Вот, спасибо.
Revelio. This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it?
Эта статуя изображает средневекового волшебника с заискиванием ухмылка Грегори Листьевого. Он известен тем, что изобрел мазь, которая заставляет пьющего верить, что тот, кто дал им это зелье, является их лучшим другом. Понятно. Что?
Revelio.
Ну, давайте так.
What are you up to now?
С картиной можно поговорить? Блин, ну прикольно сделали.
I need someone to lend me some potions ingredients. Don't give me that look. I told you before I was only musing about a love potion.
А подожди, так это я не прошел еще? О, я хоть погляжу, какие тут заклинания есть. Так, Империо, Круцио, Авада Кедабра. Это же 3 непростительных заклятия. Ой-ой-ой. Это ж так нельзя. Вингардиум Левиоса. Это трансфигурация. Это изменяющий заклинание. Блин, мне нравится это заклинание. Я хочу его. Тут это что? Ну, трансфигурация. Подождите. А это что? Ладно. Это что у нас? Контроль. Заморозка. Левиоса. Цепочку. Это притянуть, это оттолкнуть, да. Это что? Да, это что? Так, а это уже... Дефун... Экспелиармус. Вот это вот нормально. Вот это выучить. Бомбарда. Да, тоже знаем такое. Вот это, кстати, не знаю. Или... Ну, а это что у нас? Вис. Тоже полезно заклинание. Вот это вот это заклинание. Это... Так, вот это вспомогательное, я так понимаю. Вот это. Урон. Мощь. Контроль, да? А это непростительно. Что тут у нас есть? Это у нас что? Ревилия. Так, а это что? Древняя магия. Это древняя магия, да? А где навыки качать? Сейчас давайте разберемся. Это инвентарь, да? Чуть денежек даже есть. Коллекции. Задание. Найдите место, изображенное на картине. Я ж уже нашел, нет?
Revelio.
Я не знаю, что с ним делать. Кодировка. Тоже тут хрен разберешь.
Revelio.
Это что такое? Там сундуков много. Ну тут надо, ну тут, короче, пока непонятно это.
Revelio.
Мне листик этот поймать надо или что? О. врубаюсь я. Как не врубаюсь с этим заданием, что мне надо тут сделать.
Lumos.
А, может, и там со светом надо что-то.
Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Догадался же я. Рано или поздно.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Второй левел я получил. Давайте поизучаем книгу. Так, снаряжение, инвентарь. Нет, нет. Уровень, нет. Задания нет. Почта нет. Настройки нам надо. Коллекции, таланты. Чтобы достичь прогресса в основной истории. Таланты у меня пока закрыты. Понял. Так. Кто-то еще хочет мне задание дать такое? По лайту.
Revelio.
Там тоже мотылечек. Вот эти вот штучки. Интересно, как они открываются. Тут нет никаких секретов, да? А, мне надо с ней поговорить. Давайте.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
Я просто умный.
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
Revelio.
Так, ладно. Все, я выполнил ее задание, да? Чел, а ты виртуоз. Линкен Парс, бацы. Это я опять возвращаю... Не, это я же сюда прилетел, да? Я не был.
Revelio.
Блин, да тут этот замок. Прикольно. Я так буду... Ну, тут просто можно бегать и искать что-то. Ну, пока таланты закрыты. Это в основном бесполезная затея, да? Ладно, берем карту, хоть поучим заклинания, да? А, вот, Хогвартс. Сундуки с сокровищем. 35 штук. Страница руководства. 150. Статуэтки демимаски. Астрономические столы. Пока я не могу, да, перемещаться. Так, ладно. Так, сюда, да? Ты чё там, а?
Revelio.
Короче, это основное заклинание, которое надо использовать везде. Ну тут нет. Ух ты! На метлах полетели, прикиньте. А у меня нема.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Опа, она.
Lumos.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry!
Где-то витражное такое окно. Где-то что-то витражное окно.
I suppose I'd be curious about a
Печейка.
friend of mine.
О, хоть первый или это одного. Да, вроде я старше. А то тут все как будто с 5-го курса.
Revelio.
Да ну тебя в задницу. Ты чё? Короче, их просто так не открыть, я понял.
Revelio.
Где этот звук такой? А, вот там замок внизу. Блин, я даже и близко не могу ее найти. Значит, это не в самом низу. Подожди, Гаргуля, где разговариваю? Так, еще выше поднимемся. Да, проход есть. Сложно, да? Там как картина или ковер, что-то это в комнате. В какой-то комнате. О, Гриффиндор. У меня могла бы быть такая форма. Туда где-то ж еще я видел лестницу, наверное. Горящая ведьма. Ладно, по телефону.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Что тут гляну? А, это там, где этот сундучок. Ладно, что там с... Разберемся потом. Дуэль? Ну, тут я вам не дам всем. Наверное.
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Так, сначала ж надо изучить.
Levioso.
Как там? Не Левиаса, а Левиосо.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Странно, она такая как старенькая, не выглядит так прям сильно старо.
Let us begin with the basic cast.
Ага, он типа под блоком.
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, Levioso. Good. Now, the basic. Well done.
Ну типа выбил с равновесия.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Protego! Levioso! This can't be your first duel. Let's just say I'm a quick learner. Stupid Protego! Complicates things.
I do enjoy lively duels. Only all of my students for this event.
На стол давай. Поприветствовал
Not bad
такой.
for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the
Только сейчас
spot,
заметил, что у
and you
меня
rose to
прическа
the
как у
challenge.
Красного.
Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor Hecat.
Похоже немного.
Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sэлlow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day.
Давай
I'd hate to
познакомимся,
face
тёлочка.
Professor Hecat in a duel.
Всё.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep...
Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
Что-то Гермиона скрещенная с Поттером.
You drilled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Revelio.
Оп. Вижу свиток. Блин. Замок уровень 2. Там много чего интересного, я смотрю, есть.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll...
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastьяном Sэллоу, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
Ну, по факту, первое.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastьян. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Первоклассный студент. Я достижение получил. Так, а теперь что? Отправлять этот класс. А я что, не в классе закрыла? Или это была защита от темных искусств? Тут я не догнал, ну ладно. Бля, за типом летят книги. Опа-на. Ковры.
Lumos.
Вот она. Я знал, что я тебя найду, я тебя найду. Точно, мотыльки летят на свет. Мотыльки летят на свет. Еще одна загадочка разгадана. По коврам догадался на стене, представляете? По коврам. Опа. А, это женский. Кто это?
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Revelio.
Таланты, нужны эти таланты, чтобы исследовать. Туалетик, зайдем. Все. Что ты, блин, прячешься?
Lumos. Leviosa.
Не. В голос надо ему попасть. Вообще по барабану. Ладно.
Revelio.
Неплохой класс, но у меня сегодня тут уроков нет. Ладно. Надо по сюжетке двигаться, и мне надо пооткрывать этих.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Это ж та, которая тест со цветком. Так, выучу новая акция.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, I all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day. I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Чё, мужик веселый. На каких он грибах сидит? Я так понял, что лучше, если пешком ходить, загрузок таких не будет. Хотя, кто его знает. В следующий раз надо перекинуть на SSD, я думаю. Сократить время. Посмотрим, насколько сократится. Хотя, возможно, и не сократится.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Игра. Пока.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, don't lose your composure.
Ладно, я понял, как работает. Отмените.
Not to worry.
Так.
Very good. Very good. Points to Ravenclaw. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge?
Ну, я понял приблизительно, как это. Как керлинг, короче, только в обратную сторону.
You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Хера себе.
That is how it's done.
А, мы по очереди. Ну ладно.
Excellent.
Watch this.
Ох ты, собака! Он тут еще и так может.
There we go.
Так тут так можно. Ну, девочка,
Do not think I will
держись.
start going easy on you now.
Ну, скати ее. На тебе дульку.
Back for that. Here we go. Phew.
Так, сейчас. Блин. Ведь я ее могу сильно вытолкнуть. И она получит. У нас сейчас поровну.
Not exactly your typical Leslie.
Может попробовать свой дальше толкнуть. Давайте рискнем.
Quite impressive.
Ну, я выиграл. Но я не так хотел.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now.
Давай,
You
давай.
will need it.
Тяни шарики свои.
This round settles it all.
Блин, ну тут сложнее.
Let us see this.
Ха-ха-ха-ха. Ну тут реально сложнее. Я могу сейчас и заруиниться. Во-первых, надо выбрать центральный. Тормози, нет, не падай, не падай, не падай.
Splendid!
Он светит на краю. Нормально, нормально. Я в азарт прошел. Блин, у нее вышло.
There we go.
Ну, и я потерял очки, но я выигрыш. Давай.
Here we go. That is how it's done.
Теперь мне просто надо хоть что-то набрать. Да.
I know everyone is watching, but try not to be
Блин, не
nervous.
ту клавишу
You are
жму.
doing quite well.
Сейчас надо подгадать момент.
Accio.
Я забыл отжать. Но я все равно победил.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Сделал я твою лучшую ученицу. Вообще, блин, в сухаря. Так, сколько мы уже играем? Мы играем уже.
Class is dismissed.
2
Gather
часа.
your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Ouagadougou much bigger than Hogwarts?
Ouagadougou School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Ouagadougou a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside.
Тоже прикольно,
I
если.
remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Ouagadougou uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Ouagadougou, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans.
A word, if you would.
If you're so inclined.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Revelio.
Там тоже замок.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that. Cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
Мне нужно поговорить с Люка на секретном дуэльном клубе. Придется с профессором Уизли. Так, ну я думаю, на первый день прохождения в Хогвартсе нам хватит. Так, ну что ж. Так, давайте еще с этим поговорим.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
Ладно, сохраняемся. Настройки, да? Сохранить игру. Перезапись. Все. Итак, спасибо за тех, кто просмотрит это видео или стрим смотрел со мной. У нас будет прохождение частенько, я думаю, теперь. Спасибо. До скорой встречи. И пока.